Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm a couple days late in making this video, but I want to make a video about Trump saying he's going to send the feds into Chicago. I'm going to try to fit this all into one video, otherwise I might have to make it a two-parter. But the first thing I want to say about Chicago and the Chicago homicide rate, especially when it comes to hoteps and certain hoteps, the question I want to ask is, where the fuck you guys been? This is not a new fucking problem. This problem has been around since the fucking 60s and 70s. This is not fucking new. And this shit's easily fucking researched on the internet. The fucking homicide stats for Obama's 8 years are way lower than George W. Bush's 8 years. They're way lower than Reagan's 8 years, and they're astronomically lower than Clinton's 8 years. You can look this shit up on the internet. The fucking facts are out there. Numbers don't fucking lie. I understand that fucking last year was a bad fucking year. But if you, I always go on heyjackass.com for Chicago. And they fucking break it down. I don't know who's running that fucking site, but they break it down. And what do you expect? The violence rising when you got a fucking president that's on the campaign trail for a fucking year talking about knocking people out, talking about shooting people on the fucking street. Are you fucking kidding me? That's your fucking president. Your president's talking about this shit. And you're surprised that the fucking violence spiked. Another thing I want to address is, what the fuck are the feds going to do? What, are you going to bring the National Guard in there? They're going to do stop and frisk for a fucking month? What the fuck is that going to do? What's going to happen when they fucking leave? And another thing is the conspiracy that fucking El Chapo is bringing all the fucking drugs in. Of course El Chapo's bringing all the fucking drugs in. Fucking Chicago's a major distribution hub for legitimate business. So why wouldn't it be a legitimate hub for illegal business? It's got 5 or 6 freeways running through it. It's got the rail running east and west. It's got a fucking port, and it's got an airport. And if you can set up shop in Chicago, you got 70% of the fucking country covered. You think El Chapo's the first motherfucker that's distributed drugs out of Chicago? Fucking Escobar got up there, or tried to get up there. Chicago's had a fucking drug problem since the 1900s. This is fucking basic shit. This is shit that everybody should fucking know. And another question I want to ask is, when was Chicago safe? When the fuck did Chicago become the fucking utopia? The fucking city's been crime-ridden since they raised the city out of the fucking swamp in 1856. So you fuckers, you really need to check yourself with this shit, because you're really making yourself look foolish. And I'm going to, full disclosure, I don't have any fucking solutions to how to fix the problem. I'm going to be honest with that. I don't fucking know how you fix the problem. But you know what? These fuckers on HOTEP and all these other fucking Republican politicians, they're not coming up with fucking solutions either. All right? And you can talk about, it's a Democrat-run city. It's been Democrat-run since the 1920s. Well, the last Republican mayor of Chicago was the most corrupt mayor, and one of the most corrupt mayors in U.S. history. You ever hear of the fucking Capone? The pineapple primaries? That's the dude that was running the fucking city back then. So you can talk about Democrat-run cities, but 4 of the last 6 governors of that state of Illinois has had a Republican governor. What the fuck are the Republicans doing to help their largest city in the state, the 3rd largest city in the country? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I mean, seriously, folks, I mean, I don't have any solutions, but I don't see anybody else coming up with any solutions either. And Trump saying on the campaign trail, what do you got to lose by voting for me? That fucking attitude is the reason why there's the homicide rate in Chicago, because these people got nothing to fucking lose. They're living hand to mouth. Now, I've never been to the west and south side of Chicago. I've been to Chicago, but I've never been on that. But I've worked with people that have been there, And they tell me not only fucking drugs out in the open, it's you can buy anything. It's like a fucking third world. You got fucking people selling towels on the streets. Whatever, it's anything goes. The people are living fucking hand to mouth. And if you look at the statistics, this is another thing that can be researched. In the neighborhoods with the highest homicide rates, the average income is $12,000 a year per the last census. Do the math. That comes out to $6 an hour for a 40-hour week. Who can survive on $6 an hour in 2016? Come on. Let's get real. Yeah, Chicago's got a homicide problem. Chicago's got a gang problem. Chicago's also got a poverty problem. They got third world level poverty. And until you fix that, until you fix the poverty problem, you're not going to fix anything in that city. Period. You don't have to be a master criminologist to know that poverty and crime go hand in hand. So until you fix the poverty problem in Chicago, you're not going to fix the homicide problem. Period. That's all I got to say on it. Peace.